guys, welcome back to another day of my 31 days of Halloween. This is Carol right here. My girl's part of the Glitter fam. Make sure to go and check out her video, part of our Bat collab. So jumping into my look, I'm going to start off by priming my eyes and jumping into the Tartelette Toasted palette, one of my favorite palettes recently. Stay tuned for a giveaway with this. I didn't say that. Make sure you're following me on Snapchat, which you will see in the top left-hand corner, Love Jules Rose, so that you don't miss out. But I wanted to let you guys know, as I'm starting off by just kind of doing a regular eye look, I am redoing a look that I did a very long time ago. I was inspired by myself, but long time ago in 2012, I was inspired by someone else. I don't know what her name is, but she did this really cute bat makeup on her eyes, and I loved it. So I'm just redoing a look that I had done a while back, and I wanted to kind of compare do it for myself to see how much better I've gotten. But basically what I'm doing here is I'm just creating a smoky eye. I'm using this L'Oreal Infallible Paints liquid eyeshadow because the paints or the eyeshadows were not coming out as opaque as I wanted them to. I wanted it to be extremely orange, and I just was super lazy. Didn't feel like going to find like a really extreme orange somewhere. Or I just didn't prime correctly. You probably could have primed with like a white primer and this would have came out super orange with either the Juvia's or the Tarte palette. So what I'm doing is I'm taking some liquid liner and we're going to draw a bat that looks just like this. Before we jump into drawing the bats all over our eyes, I'm going to be just lining the top lash line because we're going to be creating kind of like a bat as the liquid liner later on. Sorry for the all over the place in this video, and if you see that my ears are pink, that is from the Trolls video. Yeah. So basically how I start off by creating these bats, you guys, is I just create a tiny little body first. I just make tiny little dots with the liquid eyeliners, and it really helps kind of bring everything together like little by little. But I'll make a little dot as the head first, and then I will create the little ears, and then I will create the wings. It really does not have to be perfect, only because they're so small that from far away it kind of looks really good. But if you want to get it like perfect, by all means, be my guest. For the tiny, tiny little bats, what I did was I almost created like how you would create like a seagull, but I added like a head to it. I don't know. Do you guys ever create like every time you like create like draw birds when you were little and like just made them into like an M? Yeah. So right now for the liquid liner, after I drew all the bats on the top part of my eye, I'm just kind of winging it out, and then I'm bending the wing low to mimic a bat's wing, and then I'm just drawing the little pieces on the bat's wing to create it. One eye came out good and the other came out shitty, which is fine because once I was all finished, it actually didn't look half bad. I gotta say, I think I was better at drawing bats a couple years ago than I am now. For the face, I'm starting off with my Farsali Unicorn Essence. This is the first time I was trying it in this video, and I actually was super surprised by it. Loved it. I'm using the Dermalogica Hydra Blur to fill in any of my unwanted pores, and the Jouer Essential High Coverage Foundation in the color Fawn. It is just a shade or two too light for me, but for this Halloween look, it worked out. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape. I believe this was in the color Light. And we're just going to blend that out. And then we are going to set everything with this Cover FX matte setting powder. I just used this brush to kind of set all over my entire face. It actually came out pretty good. Matte foundation with a matte powder. I use the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess to bronze up my whole entire face. And for blush and for highlight, guys, I actually use the Tartelette Toasted palette. I used the orange shade as my blush. I was just very light-handed with it. Didn't go too heavy-handed, only because of how pigmented the shadow is. And then I used the shadow above it to highlight my whole entire face, including my cheeks, my nose, my cupid's bow, the what is it called? The brow bone. Wow, I forget everything. And then I jumped back up to the eyes. I threw on some lashes, and I'm just creating bats underneath my lower lashes. And you guys are going to see a little bit later on, I am going to add some glitter into the inner corner. But before I do that, I got these little like stickers from Michaels. They didn't stick on their own, so I'm just going to use a little bit of clear lash glue, and I'm going to wait just a couple seconds for it to get tacky, and then I'm just going to glue the center of the bat on my face. You guys know I love gluing glitter, rhinestones, stickers, just random stuff on my face because it just makes the look that much cuter. And I just randomly glued them around my face. And yeah, that's it for those little glittery bats. For the lips, I was completely out of frame for this, but all I did was take a black liquid eyeliner black eyeliner and just lined and colored in my lips, and I put some black glitter on top with my Too Faced glitter insurance, which I'm using for the inner corners too. I used the glitter insurance in the inner corner and then a glitter from Lit Cosmetics. And that completed this look. If you guys want to see how I did the glitter lips in detail, then I'm going to link that video above in the cards. But that's it, you guys. Thanks guys so much for tuning into another video, part of my 31 days of Halloween, which if you haven't noticed already is probably gonna end up being like 26 days of Halloween, but we almost did it this year. But thanks guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe right here. I have some super exciting things planned for the next upcoming months, and I really hope that you guys will subscribe and see all of it. And of course, here's a playlist of all of the videos that I have ever created for Halloween, all right here for you so that you have tons of ideas this year. Love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.